Hi, my name is Nan, and I live in China. I have been stuttering basically since my very young age, maybe from my elementary school year. So for me, my my struggling is usually with the first syllable or the first word of my sentence, and I will have some difficulty with certain sound. So that is mainly the part that I'm struggling with. So for the techniques I've been studying and basically trying to learn all the methodologies, all the tools as much as I can. Like I can't say all the techniques work all the time. Sometimes it really depends on the situation. And but I find there are a few techniques, a few ways that I found is mostly helpful in under most situations. For example, if I have difficulty with certain syllables, I would try to loosen up my lip, try to loosen up my tongue, and trying to even whisper that sound instead of trying to force it. So that way it makes me feel easier to pronounce. And another way is to make pause within a sentence. I have a really bad habit of speaking with without taking a break. So I would say a lot of words within one breath, and usually towards the end I'm out of breath, and when I have some struggled word, that will make it so difficult to say that word. So I'm still learning to make pauses and to stop and to only say maybe 3 to 5 words at one breath. So, and these two techniques are what I like to use the most. But there are some other techniques that sometimes work, sometimes don't work.
That's normal. I think Nan is a very good communicator because she can express her feelings and thoughts very well. And also, I feel that Nan is good at managing her speaking, her communication. She knows a lot of techniques and she put a lot of efforts in practicing them. Also, Nan is aware of her psychological reactions inside herself, and she is aware of her emotions and feelings too. I learned a lot from Nan actually. And
Thank you.
the theme of this year is the power of listening. Nan, may you share with us about your thoughts on this theme?
Yes, I think the power of listening um, is a really special perspective to think about our journey battling with struggle with stuttering. So for me, the power of listening is really listen to yourself, not just your inner voice, but also your voice when you actually say it. So what I mean by that is for the inner voice, I am a very sensitive person. I believe most people with stutter probably are all sensitive, and we are probably all very hard on ourselves. We want to be perfect. We want others to listen to us with respect, with admiration, or we we probably all want to receive some kind of approval from others. At least that's me. So my inner voice usually is pretty anxious, especially when I speak, when I talk. I have I I feel like I've always had a voice in my head while I'm talking, and it's always disencouraging me. It always scaring me and saying, "Hey, you might stutter on the next word," and "Hey, you might not be able to finish this presentation." So this voice always is constantly in my head when I speak, and it really, really makes things much, much worse than it already is. So I listen to my inner voice, but I also don't listen to my inner voice. Um, this is this is something that I'm still trying to learn and trying to manage. I listen to my inner voice is when is I will satisfy my inner needs. Like if I feel I want to take a break, if I want to rest, I will do that. I will meet my inner voice, inner needs. When I don't listen to my inner voice is when I speak. I don't want my inner voice to scare me and to make me feel more nervous than I'm already and than I already am. So it's kind of like I listen and I don't listen, and that's for my inner voice. And for the external, like when I actually say my voice out. So for that, I this year I started to do something as a practice. I will record my own voice when I talk to myself, not when I talk to others, but when I talk to myself. I will record it and I will listen to my voice and I will learn to appreciate my own voice. I think when we speak, uh, when we voice out, it's not only for others, it's actually for ourselves. So I think, at least for me, like listening to my own voice helps me manage my stuttering because it makes me really hear what I'm saying, is hear my own voice, is hear that I might be stuttering, I might not be stuttering. So no matter what it is, this is my own voice. So by listening to my own voice, I feel that more confidence and more comfort with myself. So that is my understanding of the of power of listening when it comes to my stutter.
Thank you so much for your sharing.
Hi, my name is Nan, and I live in China. I have been stuttering basically since my very young age, maybe from my elementary school year. So for me, my my struggling is usually with the first syllable or the first word of my sentence, and I will have some difficulty with certain sound. So that is mainly the part that I'm struggling with. So for the techniques, I've been studying and basically trying to learn all the methodologies, all the tools as much as I can. Like I can't say all the techniques work all the time. Sometimes it really depends on the situation, and but I find there are a few